There has been a large increase in dolphin deaths this year along the northern part of the Gulf Coast. That includes Louisiana, Mississippi, the Florida panhandle, of course, right here in Alabama. As marine biologists try to figure out the cause, the numbers are troubling. Fox 2 News reporter Toy Thornton live in the newsroom with more on this. And Toy, so far we're finding out that the number of dolphin deaths this year has doubled.
They have, Byron. NOAA says the upward trend started in February, with April and May being the worst months so far. Typically around this time of year, we have an average of 87 dolphin deaths on the northern Gulf Coast. Tonight, that number has more than tripled. Dolphin deaths in the northern Gulf Coast are significantly higher this year. They're up more than 3 times the average, and we're only halfway through the year.
Usually during this time frame, historically, we would see about 87 dead dolphins showing up on the beach in the northern Gulf. Wow. So we've now seen about a 3-time uptick in those numbers, and we're just approaching now close to 300 animals within the past 6 months.
Now marine biologists are working to figure out the problem.
We're going to have to be doing a lot of tests to determine whether or not this is related to the oil spill, if this is related to an infectious disease, or if there's some other environmental factors at play.
Some dolphins are washing up on beaches, others found floating in the water. Here in Alabama, we see about 35 dead dolphins a year. Halfway into 2019, we've already seen 37. Dauphin Island Sea Lab veterinarian Dr. Alyssa Deming wants residents to pay close attention to the dolphins, dead or alive. Some of the sick ones can be spotted by skin lesions.
The skin lesions are consistent with lesions that we see in dolphins that have been in fresh water for prolonged periods of time.
But biologists aren't sure if this is the problem. Dauphin Island Sea Lab has a special necropsy lab that's equivalent to an autopsy lab. They hope to help in the research, but they need your help.
Having the public call us immediately when they see a dead dolphin, noting their location on GPS, which they can do on their phone, and also getting a picture of that animal, as long as they maintain a safe distance away from that animal, is really, really useful for us.
And Dr. Deming also recommends the public not touch a dead dolphin carcass and keep a safe distance away. Live in the newsroom tonight, Toy Thornton, Fox 10 News.
All right, Toy, thanks. Well, you just heard about the issue with fresh water in the Gulf. Our chief meteorologist, Jason Smith, here to explain exactly what that means and what's happening. Jason?
Well, Byron, we look out the mouth of the Mississippi River and we can see so much sediment blowing out here. And we've seen some high rivers in the springtime that have pushed some muddy water out into the bay and the Mississippi Sound as well. But the main issue is out there off the mouth of the Mississippi, with all these rivers draining into the Mississippi and out into the Gulf of Mexico, creating this algal bloom out here. And then the result of that, once the algae dies off, is lack of oxygen. So that is putting stress on the environment in the Gulf. And that's why we've seen some reports like you just saw.